What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video, and it looked like Adam Silver is fed up with these damn WNBA players. Now he has inserted himself in these CBA negotiations. Is this the last lifeline for the WNBA existence, guys? For this one here, we got to go back all the way up to New York. Let's get it. Let's go. We all know the CBA negotiations is getting very, very nasty. We just did a video a couple hours ago going over the current state of it. Well, it looked like Adam Silver has to insert himself into this whole situation because for whatever reason, these WNBA owners and these WNBA players cannot figure it out. And the league itself could be on his way out the door. Now, we've seen ratings climb when Caitlin Clark entered the league. She has been the one kind of keeping this thing afloat. Well, it looked like Caitlin Clark impact just might not be enough to keep the WNBA around because as we seen earlier and as we heard a few weeks ago, the WNBA players want to go on strike and they want a share of that revenue. Now, I told y'all, I believe that there is not enough revenue to be made to even share. The WNBA has been running pretty much on bankrupt tendencies for the last 30 years. These owners has not made a profit. I don't know why these players keep trying to erase the past 30 years. Like, y'all can't just press rewind, fast forward, and speed up till today. So what y'all popping right now, y'all has not ever been popping like this before since the league has been around. Hence why we're at this situation right now. Now, let's pull it up and see exactly what the hell is going on with Adam Silver. So this article came out from Front Office Sports, and it states Adam Silver says he could join WNBA negotiation. The NBA commissioner said he'll do whatever is necessary on the CBA, while Breanna Stewart said his presence will be welcome. So it looked like Breanna Stewart is aggressively kind of wanting Adam Silver to step in. It goes on to say NBA Commissioner Adam Silver has a lot on his plate. Roughly 8 weeks into the season, he already faces a gambling scandal, which we've been covering that on the channel pretty much for the past couple months. It stated an investigation into the Clippers for alleged salary cap circumstance and the league's potential future in Europe. Well, about a month ago, Adam Silver vowed to take on another high-level item on his to-do list, and that is the WNBA collective bargaining agreement. Now, last time we heard from Adam Silver speaking about the WNBA, this is what he said. He said, we're available to do whatever is necessary to help get a deal done, Silver said, ahead of the Knicks NBA Cup win over the Spurs. He stated, I'm encouraged by the fact they extended the deadline once again, which we already know that's the one that's coming up in the next 8 days to January. Presumably, the sides wouldn't have been willing to do that unless they thought there was a constructive path to getting a deal done. It goes on to say later in his nearly 2-minute long answer, Silver stated, I remain optimistic we'll get something done. The WNBA and WBPA and more than a year into negotiations for a new transformational CBA agreement. We all know that deadline is coming up on January the 9th. Now, the results of a second extension as both sides continue to exchange proposals, with sources telling Front Office Sports meetings are taking place almost daily. Players are not feeling hopeful at Silver. So it looked like players is telling Front Office Sports as of right now, they don't think a deal is going to get done. They've been turning down these deals, man. They got offered $1 million, $12 million salary cap. Now they took the player housing out of it. They did all these set things to try to make these young ladies comfortable. And for whatever damn reason, they want some of the revenue sharing like it's the next coming of Jesus. I got to tell y'all this, and I've been telling y'all this. There is no revenue to share. These guys have to make up the money they've been losing the past 30 years. I don't get why they're making this thing out to be like it's rocket science. It is not rocket science with what is going on with the current state of the WNBA. let's get back to the article, man. So the article goes on to say Adam Silver stated more often than not, we're the ones. Oh no, I have to believe this is Kelsey Plum. She stated more often than not, we're the ones that we are willing to compress, and there still aren't big budget. Oh, this is Breonna Stewart, actually. My apologies. Goes on to say, who is also as vice president of the union's executive. Now, there is a lot of people speaking about Breonna Stewart and Unrivaled been a conflict of interest. Unrivaled, as of right now, is looking very spooky because the two head people that is over Unrivaled is also part of these negotiations with the WNBA. Now, if you're a part of the negotiations with the WNBA, they would seem like they would kind of want a lockout, you think? Because if it's a lockout, that quite frankly helps Unrivaled. At least they think it's going to help. I don't think Unrivaled is going to do very good this year. I just got to be honest. I don't even think I'm going to cover Unrivaled unless it's like some bombshell player or something like that to happen. I don't believe it's even going to be relevant, man. Now, it goes on to say earlier this month, a proposal included $1 million base salary, according to multiple sources familiar with the negotiations. In addition, the league proposed a revenue sharing model that would give players 50% of revenue metric that would not include all revenue and would have some expenses deducted. Under this proposal model, players would end up receiving less than 15% of league's total revenue. These same sources said. Now, the salary cap would increase from 1.5 million to 5 million under league's latest proposal, bringing it to the average salary to around 417,000. Now, that was the latest proposal that the ladies had an issue with. And to me, I don't get why they have an issue with that proposal, because that proposal seemed like that was something reasonable. But something that we have to keep an eye on here, on at least on my channel, is what is Caitlin Clark going to do? Project B is still on the table. Sophie Cunningham said like a few weeks ago that Caitlin Clark wasn't going to do Project B. As of right now, it don't look like it's going to be a WNBA. If there's not a WNBA, does that bring forth the next question that will she potentially take on the Project B offer? I don't know, man. Guys, get down in the comment section right now. Let me know y'all thoughts about that, man. Keep them bells on. I will be back with another one. So next time, man, shake the headers off. I'm out of here. Peace out.
Caitlin Clark is, in fact,